Hey there, all my beautiful soul peeps. Angel of the Dawn back after, well, maybe back, sort of back. Whatever Spirit tells me to do. And I've been being nudged and pushed to do these readings all week. So, there was my little, I don't know if you guys heard that beep, but that was my little messaging. Yep. Anyways, so welcome back. I love and miss all of you guys. If you're new to the channel, I love you just as much as all of the people that's been here with me from the beginning. I was pleasantly surprised when I looked at my YouTube stats, because I haven't done that in a really long time, that over the basically 4 months I've been gone, I think I lost less than 10 people. So thank you to all of those people out there that has hung in there with me. It makes me feel very, very blessed and warms my heart. I am going to try to make this really quick. I already did a video that went way, way too long. So I'm going to try to make this quicker. The length of these videos, how long they get, is part of the reason why I quit doing videos for a while, because they were taking up an exorbitant amount of time. So yeah. Anyways, we're going to do one overall card with this deck, and then I'll pull cards from each, like I used to, from each deck from what I have designated as the signs. If we need clarifiers, I might pull those if it doesn't run me into a long time. I'm going to try to keep this under 30 minutes. So, anyways, lots going on out there in the energies. Lots going on. There's always lots going on. I mean, I have been doing this now for over a year, which blew me away. Like, I didn't even do anything last month when I was up to my year anniversary of starting doing my tarot readings, but I was guided not to do so at the time. So, but anyways, just doing this for the last year, I've been seeing all the ebbs and flows in the energies, how it's changed for different people, how some people are still stuck in certain cycles, and, you know, continuing in karmic cycles. And that doesn't have to be a relationship. That's just thoughts, feelings, beliefs. Can be relationships, jobs, things like that, but it's all comes from inside with our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. So when I did this video a little bit ago, there was a lot more light, so hopefully you guys will actually be able to see everything. Like earlier it was too much light because it was putting a glare on all the cards, so maybe now it's just enough light to where you guys will actually be able to see the cards. So anyways, getting started, we're going to go with fire signs first. So fire signs overall energy. Shuffle. Alright, so fire signs overall energy here is the Rider in reverse. So there's some element fire signs where you're not moving forward. Could be due to some type of deception in a home environment, a family environment, some kind of not being true to yourself, needing to cut something away. We've got the scythe here, got the snake with deception. Something is not, something's not moving forward. Something, you've not found the key here. We've got the key. And normally the key would be a good thing, but it's sandwiched here in between the snake and the scythe. And then you got the fish in reverse. You've got the ring in reverse. Your compass is off. Yeah. The man in reverse. So fire signs, you could be in a relationship that's not going anywhere and needing to cut that out. Let's get a couple of cards and find out more about this. But I do, it seems like it feels like a home environment that things are just not moving forward. You're not, I'm hearing golden prize. I'm not, some of you guys might understand what that means. I don't know. But like, you're not getting the golden prize. And that could be because the ring in reverse was in here too. So you could be wanting like a proposal or some type of commitment in a family situation. But I feel like there's deception and lies. And this could be deception and lies to yourself, that's keeping things locked away. Because always, if something is happening on the external, it's first and foremost happening on the internal. So, if somebody is, being lying and deceptive to you, chances are you are lying and deceiving yourself. So let's see. But I feel like either you know that this needs to be cut out or it's being cut out. It could be some kind of like divine intervention or something to that fact. Well, let's find out. Let's get some more cards. What? Oh, shit. Okay, well, we're going to take these three because they fell out first. And I only need three, so. Got the Empress in reverse. Yeah, something is not coming into fruition. Ace of Cups in reverse. Whoops. And the Three of Swords in reverse. So I feel like this is a third-party situation that, and then you also have, these also fell out, the Unknown card in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse. So I feel like there's something about this situation that like the truth of the situation, but something you're still trying to hold on to, even though it's not producing any results, it's not birthing anything new, it's not bringing in abundance, it's not bringing in a new start, like in a spiritual type of relationship. It's not bringing you to a higher level. And I feel like there's like no end to this third party, or you want this third party to end or something like that, and there's no movement forward. But and you got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups in reverse here. So it's like there's no renewed passion, there's no renewed love in this situation, but there's still like there could have been a sense of clinging on, but I really feel like either you or the universe is coming in to cut this out, because basically it's all negative. The only upright cards that, I went back to the 9 here. Now that would be a really good card if all of these other cards weren't in reverse. You've got the Storks in reverse. Now you've got the Snake in the upright. Not good. This would be good because it's the only good card in the upright. But it's the key. But it's like you're not seeing the key because of some type of deception on your part, on somebody else's part, that needs to be cut out. You're not seeing the truth. You're wanting this this connection, this home environment, this proposal or marriage, but you're even going against your own guidance. And I feel like it's when it comes to another person. Now, this doesn't have to be a male. This is just the male card. But it's like that this person isn't really the one right for you, but you're holding on for some reason. And it could be due to like familial, because this actually came up in the other reading that I did for fire signs. Actually, this is basically like a clarifier to the other reading I did, where you could be holding on to a relationship or situation because it feels familiar and normal, because that's what you've seen when you were growing up. Even if it's toxic, it still feels familiar and normal, so you're clinging to that because it feels like home in that sense. Not a home as in happy, fulfilled, joyful, but feels like home in the sense that this is what I'm used to, this is where I've come from, that type of home type situation. And then you got the Ten of Wands. It's like you need to release the burden of the situation. It's because it was in reverse. You're not, though. You're holding on to these burdens of the situation. However this is dragging you down, you're clinging to that, thinking that it's going to get better, but you keep getting these results. No renewed passion, no renewed love, nothing's really coming from it. It's staying stuck and stagnant. It's not moving forward in a way that you'd like. And you know this. You know the truth. This unknown card being in the reverse says that this isn't what you truly want, but yet you're pushing for it. So definitely fire signs, go deep within, because like I said, everything that is showing up external is a direct reflection of something internal that you're putting out there. So if you're trying to hold on to a situation where there's not love and passion, that's because you're not showing love and passion for yourself, standing in your own power, knowing your own worth. So yeah, definitely do some soul searching, go deep within, and see what kind of toxic thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are creating your current reality. Okay, so that's fire signs. Get earth. All right. Relight my sage here. Going on for you. And yeah, I'm not going to talk about a lot of other things that's been going on with me in this video because I really wanted to make it short. Like I said, I've been kind of putting off doing this for a week. Even though I've been being nudged to do it, that's probably why my throat chakra's been blocked. So if you hear me clearing my throat or coughing, yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. So I finally succumbed. I had some time to do so, and I'm like, okay, let's just do this, man. Okay, earth signs, you could be choosing between two paths, taking a risk, digging deep, because you've got underneath, you've got here the dice, the well, the tree. So you could be taking a chance on something. Two paths. Well, we're gonna have to dig deeper into this because that can mean so many things. Yeah, there could be some type of chance meeting. We've got the labyrinth here, or there could have been a lot of obstacles that have been. You could be just starting a whole new path, not necessarily spiritual path, but just you could have a new idea or something that you're taking a risk on, and digging deep and really grounding to your ancestrals after a time of blockage and feeling powerless in a home situation or in a stability situation. And this is going to bring in a lot of happiness. You could have had to learn to be your own best friend through this situation after maybe losing a friend. You've got the dog in reverse. But I feel like you're opening your heart. You've got the fountain and the swans. I think it's the swans, it may be the heart. Yeah, you're not putting up with any type of deception. You're not being deceived. Your heart's not being deceived, because you got the snake in the reverse. You're being guided towards happiness here with the flowers. You're seeing things from a higher perspective and mending bridges. You could be reconciling some type of issue from the past. We're not going to go too much deeper into those cards, because I could sit there and go through the whole damn deck and have messages. But I feel like you're taking a risk. A different path. Maybe you've been on a certain path. Like maybe you could have been going at a situation alone, and maybe you're taking a risk and partnering up with someone that is going to bring in or help you realize your own stability, or just really digging deep to see which way you're supposed to go, whether you're supposed to go it alone or whether you're supposed to partner up, after a time of maybe not feeling very stable, or maybe after a dark night of the soul type of situation where you've lost everything and everyone and you've been rebuilding, so you're taking a different path. Okay, I'm not doing terrible on time. Earth signs, earth signs, earth signs, earth signs. Okay, we have the King of Swords come out first. Go here. And then we've got this Eight of Shields. Okay, so this could be you or another person telling a truth. Or, well, okay, this could go a couple of different ways. Somebody could be telling you a truth about like how they didn't put any work or effort into a situation. Or this could be you deciding to cut out and not put any more work or effort into a situation. That could be the choice that you're making here. And you may be taking a risk because maybe you've always put work and time and effort and energy into a situation, and now you're cutting that out. That's what I wanted. What do we got? Two of Cups. Yeah, it could be, okay, so this could be earth signs. If you've always been the one to put all the effort and energy into a relationship, this is a new cycle. This is, somebody else. Not that you're not going to put any time, energy, and effort into a relationship or a situation, but this is bringing in balance. This is a new cycle of balance in a relationship. So when you choose to not hang on to the way things were in the past, and you choose to take a risk on accepting something new into your life, now that could be an old person with changed energy. That could be a new person with reciprocal energy. But it's definitely something new. It doesn't have to be a brand new person. It could be a same person, but with new, renewed energy that now balances out and matches to where they're going to put in the same amount of time and effort. But I feel like you've really set your boundaries, and you're no longer going to be the only one doing all the work in a relationship. This is a new cycle for you. So whatever risk that you're taking, it's coming from a very deep, grounded place. So this could be an old person that's coming back with new energy, and you're having to take a risk and really dig deep within yourself to know that they're being authentic, and making that choice. Especially if there was lies and deception in the past, you could be having to just really step away from the past and basically see this person as a whole new person. But it definitely is a new cycle, however that reads for you. So definitely a new cycle. That's good stuff. Good stuff. be longer than 30 minutes, but maybe not terribly longer. Alright. Sage still kicking it here. Clear the cards. Alright. Air signs. What is going on with air signs? Yeah, because that other video was over an hour long. I'm like, damn. And I know making a second video literally is taking up more time, but I'm trying to get a good number of cards and things like that to figure out how to keep it shorter. Because I get so many messages sometimes through each card that sometimes I can go an hour on just one freaking card. Alright, one more shuffle for air signs. Okay, well, he stayed on top regardless. Okay, so air signs, you've got the man. That could be you. That could be a person in your life. It could be an old. In the other video that I did, this card come up, and it was like an old version of a person. Then we got and I think it's clock or time, but this I've always seen this as divine timing. So it's like, and then we got the snake in reverse, moving out of deceiving, deception, any type. Oh yeah, moving out of false masks, ready to maybe move into a relationship and maybe asking somebody to marry you, or this could even be renewing vows. But this is definitely removing. Something's ending though. Something's having to end to bring in happiness, because then you've got the coffin and you've got the sun. So, and you're digging deep, because then you've got the well. Yeah, you've got this female here in reverse. Wow, dude. Okay, I know the air sign literally had these come up, because there is like a, and I swear it was even, I'll have to, if I post that video, you'll see, it even had this cutting out. Something has been holding, or it could be this other partner in this relationship, but there's a need to cut out something. It has to end here with the coffin. And even here with, but it's been lower vibrational. It's been binding, and holding you back. You're having to have the strength to move out of this fox energy. This, again, you've got the snake in reverse, the mask in reverse, the fox in reverse. You're moving out of any kind of deception. You're getting back to your ancestral roots, moving from light to dark. No more secrets. Wow, that's pretty awesome, air signs. So I feel like you could be doing a lot of reflecting on how you've been handling things, you know, in the past, in the present. You could really be rectifying, reconciling a lot of things within yourself, which could be bringing you to, or divine timing could be bringing you to all of this, like all the things going on in the celestials, in the cosmos, all the transits and all the movements with the planets. Could really be like just putting your cogs right, all your cogs in your clock really lining up and helping you see things from a higher perspective. But something is definitely being cut out that has been holding you back, and you're really having to have the strength and the courage to do that for yourself. Not doing things for other people, but definitely doing it for your own self. justice, some kind of balance. I feel like the scales are finally balancing within yourself. You're starting to forgive yourself for perceived shortcomings, and starting to realize your strengths. So again, this is like seeing from a higher perspective. And even like on her eyes, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it looks like wings. And it's almost like saying that, you know, through your eyes, you're finally seeing things from a higher perspective, a more divine perspective. And it's bringing these energies together, this forgiveness, which is elevating your, you know, shining light on your dark sides, and, you know, which is helping enhance your positive sides, your light sides. Whoa, no, that's way too many. But I will note that the Fool was one of those, so that's like, ooh, and the Tower, but we'll see if those actually come out. Oh, I'm starting to run long. Try to hurry this up, because we still got water to do. So there could have been some kind of big tower moment that just shook your foundation and has made you, you know, like see things from a higher perspective, and causing you to want to get a new start. Okay, so you've got the Hermit, and you've got the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, you could be having a timeout. If you were in relationship, oh, and you got like Earth signs, you got the World. Or wait, did the Earth signs get the World in this one? Maybe it was the other one. The other reading I did, they got the World. Anyways, so I feel like you've been in relationship, and there's been a lot of falseness and heaviness, and it's time for you to start seeing everything for what it is. I feel like you haven't been standing in your power, or this also could be the influence of someone else, somebody that's been trying to influence the situation. Therefore, you've had to take this time out and kind of like set this person on a shelf or whatever. Just be like, you know, stay over there, because this is a new cycle. You've got, oh yeah, and then you've got the King of Cups, but there still could be some internal battles, which is also going to keep external battles going on. So there still could be some minor battles going on, but you're really coming into your emotions. This is a new cycle of really feeling into your emotions, seeing things from a higher perspective, getting rid of any false masks, any deception, any lies, really figuring out what makes you happy, what makes you tick. Because right now, you're not manifesting. You're not manifesting what you truly want. And I feel like it's because of secrets and not telling the truth and being stuck in your head about a situation. Because you've got the Ace of Swords in reverse, the High Priestess in the upright, and the Eight of Swords in the upright there with the Magician in reverse. So, yeah. All right, moving on. Taking too much time. It's now 30 minutes. So maybe this will be a little bit shorter than the other, damn it. I'm trying. But I got to give the messages that are there. Ooh, popping the sage. Alright, water signs. Well. Water signs. Overall energy for water signs. So So anyways, air signs, I feel like you're in a time of deep reflection to figure out where you're at, what you want, and what is your next steps forward. And you're realizing where you've been deceptive, where others have been deceptive towards you, all of those things. One more for water signs. Alright, water signs, you've got the sun. So, water signs, you are moving into a time of, now that could be just a time of happiness and like things coming together for you. This also could be a time in the spotlight. You could be moving into the spotlight of some sort. Got the fish, the bear, got the storks in reverse. Okay, so you may be needing to have the strength. Oh, well, you got the tower. The tower in this deck is more like seeing from a higher perspective. I almost feel like, water signs, you're not seeing things from a higher perspective right now. It's like you're trying to have the strength to move out of old dynamics, stuff from maybe from your childhood, like like home environment from your childhood, having the strength to rise above that, and you're not seeing that quite yet. You're trying to mend the bridges, or you could be trying to bridge the gap between your childhood and your adulthood, and you're being asked to make a choice because it's time. And it may have to do with letting go of a love relationship or a romantic, intimate relationship. There could be too many obstacles in that relationship, and it could not be bearing fruits. It could be you've not cut it out and it's been holding you down. Okay, we're not going to go through the whole deck. Water signs. In order to get to your happy place, you have to realize, basically you got to see things for what they truly are, inside and outside. And that's kind of a theme. Everybody's having to look inside, because what's inside is what's creating our outside. So if you're not happy with your current life situations, relationships, things like that, it all comes back to thoughts, feelings, and beliefs on the inside. And sometimes it's because you're holding on to, I think I said it in the fire sign, you're holding on to relationships, and it doesn't have to be intimate relationships. Sometimes it's just familiar relationships, friendships, but you're holding on to them because it's the type of relationship that felt like it did when you were a kid. So at that time, you thought that's how things were supposed to be. It felt normal. It felt familiar. And so you're being asked to look inside yourself to find that higher perspective and the higher vibrational relationships, and to let go of anything that is not higher vibrational. Even if, okay, for instance, you could be moving into your higher vibration, and a person that you're with could also be moving into a higher vibration. That doesn't mean that you guys are still going to vibrate together, and so it still could be toxic. And I know a lot of people are going to fight me on that. I don't care. It's the truth. I've seen it. And so if you're not vibrating at the same frequency, you're still going to, be creating those karmic situations, be creating those karmic ties that are lesson based. And I mean, all situations are lesson based, but some of them are harsher lessons, like lessons that make us more uncomfortable than other lessons, if that makes sense. Okay, let's see, what else do we got going on for water signs? Okay. Alright, So yeah, we got, yeah, water signs. Something is causing you to stay up at night. Stress. You're indecisive again about this decision. Knight of Pentacles. And then we've got Judgment and the Moon, both in reverse. So I feel like you're wanting some, I feel like there could be some type of desire for reconciliation with someone, but really this is a desire for reconciliation within yourself. But that's what's causing you to be stressed, is because you're putting this all on someone else and making it their issue. Like, you got to make me happy. You got to come back to me and make me happy. You've got to give this to me to make me happy. But it's all illusion. And this is telling me that you're in illusion and that you're not seeing the way that things are trying to work out behind the scenes. Like, or you're not seeing how things are working out for you behind the scenes, that you're all worried about clinging on to this person or situation. But in order to move towards your happiness, you're going to have to let this go. But your higher self knows that. Your internal higher self knows that. And I feel like that's where, like, the sunshine, and it seems like I was getting that through these two. Yeah, because you got the fish and you got the bear. Like, you've got some good positive cards, but there's that choice to be made. And divine timing, and then the heart in reverse, and these obstacles. It's like there's too many obstacles. And actually, I feel like not just obstacles, but a difference in vibration. I've said before how we mesh up on each chakra level. Like, you can mesh up with somebody on 6 of the 7 chakras, and that may be a fine relationship, but if you are desiring to mesh up on all 7 chakras, you're never going to be happy with the 6 chakra mesh up. Or if it's only 3 chakras that you're meshing up with, you know, you're never going to be happy if you're not getting what you truly desire on a heart and soul level. And you can't force that to be somebody specific. You can't force a situation to be what you want it to be. No amount of manipulation or any kind of lower vibrational behavior is just going to get you to a higher vibrational place. So you've got to be honest with yourself. You got to let the light shine inside of you and out into the relationships. Once your light shines on them, you'll see them for what they truly are, if that makes sense. So anyways, all right, we're almost up to 40 minutes, so I'm gonna cut this off. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it helps. If so, like, share, subscribe, comment. And yeah, I might be putting out more videos because I do have more time. We'll see what I'm guided to do. If I'm on here, you guys will know that's what I was guided to do. If I'm not, well, then you'll know it's the opposite. So I'm sending you guys so very much love and light. Personal readings. I am taking on a few personal readings. I'm not going to step into a whole bunch right away. Really, probably less than 5 at a time. So if you guys do want a personal reading, hit me up about that. I'm not sure if my old pricing and everything is going to still be accurate. So just shoot me an email. All that information is will be in the description box, or it'll be in old description boxes if I forget, because I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. But anyways, all that being said, if you do want a private reading, do hit me up and we'll talk about it and see what we can come up with. But until then, this is Angel of the Dawn saying peace, love, and light out. Until next time.